Okay, so a Chicago-based reporter was barred from entering a $300 a night luxury hotel that is being used for migrant housing, with taxpayers footing the bill. Here's hotel staff confronting the journalist. Watch this.
Okay, well, this is well, why not?
Because it's private.
Well, no, this is a hotel.
It's closed.
It's closed? No, I just saw some people go inside.
Yeah.
You cannot
It's
come
closed
in.
for
Well, why can't I come in?
It's closed for you.
Why is it closed for me?
I just called 911.
Why is it closed for me, though? I don't understand.
This is a private area, so therefore it's private. You're not a resident here, and it's a last.
Who are the residents?
That Chicago reporter, William Kelly, joins me now. William, good morning to you. So we saw what happened, that exchange on the camera, but what was their excuse off the camera? What do they mean you're not a resident there?
Well, Ashley, thank you for having me. It is very disturbing. This is right off of Michigan Avenue. We already have the retail is fleeing due to violent crime. Tourists obviously have flatlined in the city of Chicago. Hotels are struggling, and this luxury hotel is apparently being used to house migrants. There are a number of reasons why this is alarming. One, the city of Chicago isn't talking about this at all, so Chicago residents are being kept completely in the dark. The hotel itself, there's a lot of questions that I have as a resident, as an investigator. What are the code violations? What's the occupancy? What are the lobby is stacked to the ceiling with furniture and lamps, and we really have a ticking time bomb here. Something tragic could happen at the hotel. Something could spill out onto Michigan Avenue. We are entering Chicago's notorious murder season. We already have an out of control crime problem. The police are understaffed, and our new mayor doesn't seem to have a plan.
No, you guys in Chicago are dealing with a lot right now. I'm not going to lie. I had a follow-up question. You said in the video, they said you're not allowed. Would they allow other people to pay $300 a night to stay in there, or is it totally closed to the public, which would ultimately be money out of the pockets, for economic benefits in Chicago? What did they say? Anything about that?
Ashley, this hotel is completely closed to the public. Mayor Lightfoot is saying that this is going to cost the taxpayers between $20 and $25 million a month. Where is this money going? There's never really, to my knowledge, been any accounting. We don't really even know how many migrants are at this hotel. You can be sure that if this was just a private, if this hotel was just being run for the public, there'd be city inspectors crawling all over this place to shut it down. But yet, as of right now, there's no one who isn't somehow running this very secretive operation
that's a good
is even allowed inside the hotel.
That's a good question, William. Where are the inspectors? That's one thing that I've not thought about with this. I mean, you would think that they'd be in there doing their job. I mean, they could be behind the scenes, and we just don't know about it. But that's a very good question you raised. Did you talk to any of those migrants at all? Did they tell you anything?
I talked to the migrants. They're primarily from Venezuela, which I think also is kind of surprising that we're dealing with almost exclusively Venezuelan migrants. But the real questions that I have are the people who are in a very secretive way trying to corral these migrants, and also how quickly they turn hostile. That was the other thing that kind of shocked me, was their attitude that Chicagoans have no right to know. They have no right to ask any questions. And the second I even asked my very first question, before I even attempted to enter the hotel, they called 911. They didn't even say we're going to call 911. They just call. I'm on the sidewalk. I said, could you tell us what's going on here at the hotel? I thought it was closed, and one of the organizers of this event at the hotel pulled out his phone and said, I'm calling 911. I mean,
I wonder if they have any legal jurisdiction for that, because that's a hotel. It's not. I mean, it's not like it's private property. so bizarre. And then before we let you go, I just want to throw this one thing out there. Don't forget that now the police stations are becoming these unofficial migrant shelters. So like I said, you guys have all kinds of problems right now in Chicago, and I really don't know what it's going to take at this point to kind of reel that back in. William Kelly, as always, thank you so much for your time.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.